This is going to be a winner side match of Tang Slow versus Alfred. I don't know Alfred's last name, but it's a even race to 5. That's right. You get second place in the U.S. Open. You don't go to 6. You go to 5. No, I'm kidding. Tang's not really. He doesn't come here to really grind it out. He comes here to be social with a bunch of people that he's friends with. So he hadn't done well for a little while, and they put him at 5, and I think that's perfectly fair until he starts snapping it off. Oh yeah, you know I'm gonna be talking some mad caca poo poo over here. Sorry, bud. Tang and I messed around before the new year. We played around with some of the ways he could stroke the ball, and we'll see if he makes these little changes. Because everything is fine and good when there's no pressure, but once the pressure is there, we revert back to how we play. But what he has this tendency of doing. Yeah, sure. What Tang has this tendency of doing is he'll make very nice, glassy, smooth warm-up strokes, and then he'll hurry his last stroke. And that was pretty right there. I liked that one. Making and missing the ball are often independent of how pretty your stroke looks, but I'm glad to see that he's not hurrying his last stroke. There's no risk of the ball suddenly moving out from underneath you. That warrants spazzing out on that last shot, like I did.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe that, man.
I know. It was. I'm going to be humiliated for a long time.
You'll watch it later. You'll just be like, I don't even know what you actually did. Did you stand wrong or something?
No. Did you just
move your elbow on the stroke?
You know what?
Something?
Psychologically, I probably didn't feel like I deserved it.
That's probably it. Yeah.
And the more times I'm here, the more comfortable I'll feel. But
that's true.
For
you
now,
have to be
I'm
seasoned,
nervous.
yeah.
But it takes time to get used to it.
So I guess while Fred is ruminating over this layout, I'm going to go ahead.
Alfred or Fred?
Fred. Either one.
I got you.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you who's left in this tournament. On the winner's side, we have this match, Alfred and Tang. And then we have Dave Hema and Ramin Bakhtari on the winner's side. And we also have Mark. I'm guessing that's Mark Barba and Chris Robinson. And that is on the winner's side. We also have on the winner's side, for some reason my phone's freezing and I can't magnify my pictures. What's going on?
This is tricky to make the 3 and get between there. Yeah.
What's your expert opinion on that?
Well, I'm just saying. Oh, the phone I don't know anything about. But
okay, so I'm sorry. So we have Mark and Chris Robinson on the winners. I know that Truman wants to sweat this match, but I just want to give you guys a report. Also on the winner's side, Chris P. and Denny. Who's Chris P? Do you know Chris P?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Hey, there you go. We also have Keith and Attila Sorba are still on the winner's side. Also on the winner's side, we have Rojan. He plays out of Carson. And Brendan Crockett. Luke Lau and Chris F. Chris F. Fangray, yeah. Christopher Fangray. We saw him earlier play against Marcos. And we got Santos Sambajon and Andrew Eroy. That's all on the winner's side, guys. Also on the one loss, myself and Omar Vashani. Don and Aaron Remigio.
Play Omar?
Yes. Larry and Jenny Lee.
What?
Sareth and Nathan. I don't know if that's Nathan Diedrich. I haven't seen him here.
Tang's playing nice, and he's playing at a nice pace, I might add. He's not taking all day on every shot. Sometimes he gets down into where, like, he takes his time, but right now he's playing with a better pace than usual for my liking.
Actually, that's a correction. It's Butch playing Omar.
There you go. This ball's makeable in the corner if you slide it in at magic speed. Just gotta, of course the side pocket is there, but the side pocket play is tricky. You gotta travel the cue ball.
Looks like he's playing the side.
Yeah, he is, but
Truman.
it's tricky. He's gotta go 2 rails, maybe 3.
Oh. He's close to his work, but he does have angle.
I would shoot this in the side pocket. Gives me more room to play to get where I want on the 9 ball. Cut it in the side with a little bit of right hand spin. But I think he'll shoot it in the corner because that's his style. Oh, okay, yeah, he's shooting it there. So he's going to kill it with outside.
There is no corner on this shot. There's no corner on this shot.
I like this.
The only option would be a bank.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
He might still have a tough shot here.
Oh, he does have a tough shot.
But if he banks it 1.5 rail speed, he gets a free crack at making the ball if he plays it short, and it's a halfway safe as long as he misses it by enough. Or he could just play safe.
The safe is definitely on. I don't know what he's playing. I think he's playing safe. Yeah.
I don't like that.
That didn't work out. Oh, this is you
It's
go for this all
cuttable.
day. Go for this shot all day, sir.
It's a game that you get for free if you make it, but your odds of making it, you gotta be like.
Well, where's the safety here, Truman?
Just hit the ball full and bring it
2
towards
rails?
the side pocket,
Okay.
and then stop it, and then you're still in a wrestling match. But he could just shoot straight at it and not let the object ball get past the side pocket.
I like him going for this because
that
you
was
see
the one
how
thing I
if
was
he
gonna
misses,
say is that it can come back.
I prefer going for that shot because you're playing with Tang Hoa as well. You don't know when you're going to get another shot.
Yeah, but no matter who it
In this
is,
safety battle.
nobody has to fan that ball in, and if they do fan it, awesome. They're gonna sell out half the time they even get close.
Tang will just cut this in now.
I think he is actually.
No.
But he has an easier shot. He's not on the rail. Yeah. It's edge to edge, center ball, no spin.
The thing about cutting on this table too is you can't afford there's no margin for error on cutting balls on this table.
For sure. You catch the rail going in, and it's going to look like you missed by a mile.
Mm-hmm. Also on the one loss side, we have Bob Jacques, Duke. And that's about it. Ryan Santos, he's still on the one loss. Six ball going in.
That's amazing. When you break the balls bad and everything just turns out awesome, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well, he let off on that break. He didn't hit it with maximum,
Well, yeah, but
maximum velocity.
Hard for me to imagine he meant to put a bunch of left-hand spin, though. under the 3. Play the 2 and 3 in the same pocket.
The 4 and the 5 is where it's going to get interesting.
Yep.
Might even start getting interesting around this 3 ball.
Yeah, no, but if he gets close and perfect on the 3.
Well, see, with the 9 and the 7 where they are,
I agree.
he needs angle, but see, the 9 and the 7 are
Blocks
forcing
prime real
him to
estate.
play the shot a certain way.
If he gets kind of straight in on the 4 here somehow, then he can go forward with inside and go past the 8. See, like this angle. Now, it sucks if he's on the rail because it'll masse some, but here he can go 2 rails just before the side pocket and then float down towards the end rail of the 5 and just hope not to get
He's got to
straight
watch
in.
out for that side pocket, though.
Nah. You think so? If he puts inside, if he hits it with follow, yeah, but if he hits it with a little inside, he'll come up a diamond fast. A diamond
A little
short
force
of it.
follow will stop that.
Yeah, there he is. He just doesn't want to get straight here.
He's straight. That's Truman straight right there.
No, mine was way straighter than that.
Stop it.
But here he can draw back. He's going to just pop it off the rail. I'm assuming that maybe the 7 goes past the 9 then.
He's playing it like it does. Tang looks really focused right now.
He's always focused. He focuses well. A little bit inside, just go to the end rail, back. Oh, okay, outside, come out.
But you want to know one thing I've noticed that's
What's that?
changed about his game is his pace.
That's what I was saying.
Is a little more evened out.
Yeah.
And you remember his little...
He doesn't jab.
You remember his little warrior shield pre-shot routine where he would like set up his like cue next to his chest and then like bend down with it?
Yeah, where it
he's not
wasn't-
doing that anymore.
Where it wasn't feel, it was all like real
It was all like
automaticity
discipline,
and stuff.
discipline.
Yeah. And now he's just feeling the game. And I told him, you gotta just feel it. This is exactly what he and I were talking about before.
Yeah, he stopped doing that.
And
I like that.
And watch when he on his final stroke, he's not jabbing yet. His time between his last back pull and going forward. You know what I'm saying? You remember how he used to slow back and forth, and then from the time he went forward the last time, he would race back and forward.
Yeah, I'd have to look at that again. But from what I'm seeing now, like
a lot more smooth.
his pace is different.
His pace is different.
And he is he's not doing the same pre-shot
That's right.
routine.
That's
So
right. I agree with you. It looks nice.
you know, of course, on the other hand, he could just be like, "Well, I'm only playing Alfred."
I don't. You know
No,
what? Though?
I'm only kidding. Alfred,
when he plays,
you
by
can't make mistakes against Alfred. Actually,
Also, though, but
he was
when-
running out on me this morning.
But watch Tang practice by himself. He grinds when he's practicing by himself. He doesn't care who he's playing. He just wants to just play awesome and beat the table.
It's true. He has been. He's been like that ever since I've known him too.
Yeah.
And you know, I met him when I was 18.
I was like 22.
Okay, I gotta go play on the boys' club side.
All right. Good luck over there. I know
All
those
right.
tables are funky.
Yeah. All right. See you
right.
guys later.
This is tricky. A lot of traffic to dodge through here. You got to hit it perfect. And I think he did that left-handed on top of it, so you know, he had to make a clean hit. He had to weave through traffic and do it with the left duke. That's a pretty tall order. It looks like the 4-ball might have him hooked. I can't tell from where I sit, but he's addressing it like he's not. If not, I don't like going forward here. I like drawing and coming backwards. He's going to go around the 9 maybe? Oh, okay. Maybe he couldn't see more than just that edge. And that makes sense. That's an unlucky roll. Of course, the 3 ball, the cue ball, if he makes the 1, is going to slide off the 3. But when it slides off of it, it'll probably go towards the side of the 2. So the 3 ball shouldn't be a problem unless he hits it too soft and gets stuck on it. There it is. Now he can possibly, I think he's going to have to bank that 2. If it goes past the 4, and even if not, he could hit it with a little bit of outside spin. And if he stops the cue ball there and misses it, the 7 ball might wind up blocking Fred. And either way, I mean, sitting a picnic. So here I cross the 2, have the 2 ball hit the middle diamond, try and play at 1 rail speed back to near the 3 ball, and run the cue ball down under the 5-9. Tendency to undercut this and let the object ball hit the 5 or the 9. That's the shot. This gentleman might play himself a little bit of 1 pocket.
Today's technically my day off. Except that.
It's a nice shot right there. And this isn't a piece of cake. You gotta hit this in with inside. Gotta hit the nice part of the pocket. Gotta go back and forth, not get behind the 4, not get on the rail. Yeah, it's pocketable. But the tendency is to undercut it. Unless he's going to go 2 rails, in which case the tendency to overcut it. Let me know if I'm talking too much. I can restrict my remarks to those instances in which it's least obvious. Yep, let it masse a little bit. Tang will float down just below the straight-in line on the 2. He's going to play the 3 and 4 in opposite pockets because he wants to get pinpoint position on the 4 ball. When you go back and forth in 1 pocket style running 2 balls, it's harder to get the exact angle you want. So here he wants to get a precise angle so that he can get an exact angle on the... Oh. See, now he's kind of straight in. Could make it a little tough to get on the 5 if he doesn't have the right... I'm not really a fan of this. I think he could have gotten on the other side of the 5. And I think that started with getting position on the 4 in the same pocket as the 3. He'll whip out and get a shot on the 6 if he makes the ball, but he won't have the exact angle he wants. He'll have a shot, but he won't have the exact shot that he could have gotten. will work. Just got to pocket the ball, and everything else is automatic. Wow. But the 9 ball's far enough off the rail that this isn't, you know, as thin as it could be. But I gotta hit this great. And the cue ball's gonna be running around down to that end rail. Nice shooting. That was a better break, in my opinion, of what good is, because more of the energy that he used got transferred into the rack. He still had a little bit of spin on it, but he could have been using that spin to help pocket a ball. I don't know. This isn't ideal. Might have to just stop right here and try and just cheat the pocket just a smidgen at slow speed with slow draw, and get a 2-reel angle on, there you go, get 2-reel angle on the 3 ball to the 4. It would be nice if he could hit this hard enough to get on the other side of the 4 ball so that he could get to where the 3 is. That's perfect. That's exactly what I was talking about. Now he can get to where the 3 is. He doesn't have to play short side. Even if he has to draw back. It looks like he can power it with outside, but even if he has to draw back or something, I think he can get over to the side of the 5. That gives him a little more room. Bounce off the rail. He doesn't want the angle where the cue ball has to go past the 9 ball, which he got. So now what he might do is draw the cue ball at the 9 and push the 9 ball down towards the pocket. Looks like that's what he's doing because he's getting ultra precise. Alright. Still got to hit this thin, and it could skid, and that's why Freddie's making him shoot it. Cue ball's gonna look like somebody untied a balloon. Oh, he had to bank it. Nice shot. That's the brutal thing about pool. You got to just bide your time. You know, somebody might run a few racks, miss, leave you safe. You all know this. You're all pool fans. You know what it's like to be on the receiving end of the worst of it. But and now this is a lot of pressure. Opponent's on the hill. His opponent's playing good. And now people would say, well, hey, you got a shot. You got ball in hand. Do something with it. But it's not like it's a hanger run out. And he doesn't have the luxury of starting to do this when the score is his opponent at 0. He gets to start this where one mistake and you're dead. Always impresses me when people can do that. I'm sure some of you guys know why I feel that way. I already don't like where he's putting the cue ball. There's no reason to draw here. Now this is good. He's got an angle to go 2 rails and drop right in between the 4 and 5. You just want to be a little bit above the 4. You don't want the cue ball running away immediately. Oh, I don't like that at all. He didn't have to hit it with draw. He could have just hit it with maybe center ball outside, whip it back and forth. And that Tang, even though the easier shot is obviously cutting it in the pocket he's looking at, I think, yeah, I like him cutting it from where he stands to his right with a little bit of inside, because the cue ball, there you go, yeah, like that, because the cue ball comes right down in between the 4 and 5. You aim to overcut it just a smidgen, that way you don't scratch. Oh wow, he played that different than what I had in mind, and I didn't think the speed laid right for that. It's got a free bank if it fit past the 7. And all you want to do here is, maybe make the ball, but just if you do make it, don't be dead straight in on the other ball to where even if you make it, you can't get shape. And he is just about that straight where this is going to be a little bit of a trick shot. You might have to go rail first. He's going to pound it. Real easy to blip this ball. Wow, what a shot. You have to literally rape this meso ball to make it do what you want when it comes to shots like that here at hard times. I think because the nose of the rails is a little high, so it's not all that responsive to spin. And he hit that awesome. Might waste all of his work just for having got on the rail here. Got to lag this ball in. Very easy to miss this. And even if he makes it, he's going to have a follow-up shot on the 8 that's going to have some distance to it, I think. So he didn't want to deal with a follow-up shot on the 8 that had some distance, so he created angle that didn't exist. He should have just lagged that ball in straight in and taken the tough shot on the 8, but when you're in the heat of the moment, under the pressure, it's hard to do it. Got to smooth draw this or the cue ball comes way far across. Tang will probably make this bank. I think he'll have to play the 7 and 8 in the same side pocket, because that's just kind of how the speed of it lays, if I see it right. Or he'll play safe, but oh, he's going to get a jelly. You know what? This ball's cuttable. And if it's not cuttable, you can still play it to the rail and back across to the end rail and put the cue ball on the other end rail. he still at least has action. He's not dead in the water here. I don't think he has to kick at this. It's a good shot, but I mean, he wasn't committed. I mean, I don't know if he was playing safe or playing to bank the ball. You don't do both. You don't play safe on yourself. So now Tang's got to cross over the top of the 7, get the set. Wow, maybe he's going to try and make it and just see what he gets. There's a one-pocket shot here that lets you fight another day. This ball's easy to miss because the cue ball arcs long. It's a nice hit. Well, I can tell from Alfred's face that he can't see the ball. But he can jump it. You know, if he's got a short cue. These jump break cues, that's one level of jumping the ball. These jump cues are ridiculous. I mean, like, when I see somebody get out a jump cue, I'm like, oh, they're going to hit it. They might make it. These little jump break cues, they still take some work to get over it. I think he's doing the method I like, which is where you do all the aiming in advance and then you just stare at the cue ball and hit a point on the cue ball. Yeah, that's what I like. Now, he's a little frustrated, but Tang has to make this ball. Tang has to get shape on the next ball. Of course, it looks very doable, but it's not a gimme. You don't just concede this part of the game. Things go wrong here. Especially hitting it this way. I would hit this with soft follow, let that open pocket play a little bit bigger. Now he's got another tough shot. Not tough, but not where I put the ball with ball in hand. He's got to earn making this ball. That's a very, very nice couple of hits. Tang played good. Got a couple good rolls, but he played good. Thus endeth.